Welcome to another episode of Adventures in Underwater Florida. I'm your host, Brian Draper. Today we're going over to Panama City Beach to go dive with the Dive Locker. Dive Locker is located on Thomas Drive in Panama City Beach, Florida. And we're going to go out on one of their 36-foot Newton dive specials called the Fantastic. Today's trip we're going out to one of the old Hathaway Bridge span sections. Hathaway Bridge was an old trestle bridge that connected Panama City to Panama City Beach, going over the St. Andrews Bay. The bridge went out of service in the 1960s and was disassembled for reefing in 1986. This bridge span is located about 5 to 6 miles offshore from St. Andrews jetties and is approximately a mile to a mile and a half from the location of the USS Strength. The bridge span is located in 70 feet of water, 75 feet of water actually, and the span is 167 feet long, 22 feet wide, and about 35 feet high. So when you start descending on this site at approximately 40 feet or so, it's going to start opening up in front of you. You're going to start seeing all the trestle work of the bridge. I've been told on this bridge you'll be able to find things like amberjack, saltwater catfish. I've even heard rumors of a leopard toadfish. This is a special treat because they're very elusive. We're going to try and find it and see if I can catch it on camera for you. This bridge span is host to a wide array of sea life. I've also been told that there's going to be a thermocline, approximately 60 feet or so. So I'm going to wear a 3-2 shorty in addition to a dive skin for a little extra core protection and some abrasion protection with that dive skin. So I'll catch back up with you down below over in Panama City, and let's see what this bridge span has to offer. Hello, and welcome to the post-dive briefing for Bridge Span 12. I hope you enjoy the dive as much as I did making it. Upon arriving to the side and descending down 45 foot or so, we started seeing the structure come into view. As we descended through there, we were greeted with schools of amberjack just swirling through the upper trestle. Once we made it down to the actual bridge platform, the asphalt, we saw schools of assorted bait fish, grunts, some sergeant majors. Out to the sides there are some queen angels, spadefish, a great school of saltwater catfish just scurrying along the bottom. And we were able to find the leopard frogfish just tucked back in this little crevice. And I hope that you were able to see the layout of the fish. Basically, they kind of back in the side, and so you see the tail and the head. Now, underneath the bridge, if you swim out the trestle there and go out to the outside of the bridge, there's a gap underneath that bridge there, just packed full of grouper. Pay attention, because there's going to be, we saw a jewfish, or I should say Goliath grouper. However, I wasn't able to get it on film because some of the other divers saw this huge fish. It was probably, if I had to guess, 6 to 10 feet long. These things are just massive fish. If you're down there and you start hearing loud popping sounds, it's that Goliath grouper trying to scare people away from its territory. And there's usually, around that grouper, wherever it's going, a couple smaller groupers just staying behind it, trying to seek protection. We also saw small little damselfish along the actual braces of the trestle. There's wonderful growth on this bridge. I hope you enjoy this dive as much as I did making it. And if you go out with Panama City, go to Panama City and go out to Dive Locker, premier dive center. They've got everything you need there. Charter services, gear service, training, all the little accessories you need. You're going to find out that they're just top-notch people also. So until next time, stay safe, get out there, keep diving, and I'll catch back up with you in the next episode. Thanks for watching Adventures in Underwater Florida.